the best, simple and plain. That's why I play the game. To be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple.
Well, you and Big Meech actually talked before he got released.
Through letters.
Through letters.
When we you know what? We did speak on the phone when I first got out.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Before my PO told me to stop taking calls from jail.
Okay. What'd you guys talk about?
What was we talking? Just basic talk, you know. I was telling him books he should read. Telling him about what I was doing on the street, you know, how I was trying to get my stuff together. He hooked me up with Sabrina, one of his ex-girlfriends, to help her when she got out. Just general stuff, just chit chat, nothing serious. I didn't have nothing going on really at that time.
Yeah.
You know, I just got home from prison myself, so I didn't really have nothing going on, and we just chit chatted.
Well, Big Meech and 50 Cent have been going at it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And through the course of them going back and forth, 50 starts calling Big Meech a rat. And he was talking about the whole situation with the girl, Tammy, who allegedly cooperated on Big Meech's behalf and allegedly told on someone and this, that, and the third. What do you think about that whole situation?
Messy, you know, from William Roberts, aka Rick Ross, getting involved, you know. I don't know, it was funny, you know. I was like, why would Meech need to go and do something with Rick Ross? And what came to mind, he must have needed some money.
That's basically what happened.
So
I would try to tell people, they said, oh, that nigga got a lot of money. He don't need no money. That nigga needed some money.
Ooh. I felt like, you know, 50 and them wasn't taking care of him like they should have been. You know, he shouldn't have had to go nowhere else and ask for no money or have to do anything with nobody else to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, 50 Cent took his son, put him in acting school, put him in rehab because he had a drug problem, and gave him the lead on a hit TV show simply because he looks like his father. And I think Lil Meech made a few $1 million in the process, but he was buying $10,000 chrome heart jeans and, you know, $300,000 necklaces thinking that he's his dad.
That shows you the young mentality, and he didn't have no real guidance around him, because if he had some real people that was guiding him into the right direction, they wouldn't have been allowing him to do that. They'd be teaching him how to manage his money and build his business and his brand. 50 was trying to help him out, though. Shout out to 50 for that.
When he's just a regular working guy who has to pay taxes, and the money only comes during certain times.
Right.
Because I remember there was like a text message that 50 posted where he was like, Lil Meech was like, yeah, you know, fuck Rick Ross, but my dad needed a bag. You know, my check doesn't come until the next season of BMF. 50's like, what next season? You know? But it's like,
make it cold.
With AC Pro, anyone can recharge their car's AC. Like a pro. Be a pro with AC Pro.
that always kind of bothered me. Because I've interviewed Lil Meech, like before BMF started. And he seems like just a good kid. He didn't grow up, you know, as a drug dealer. He wasn't like, you know, he grew up in a sheltered environment. Didn't know who his dad even was for a while. Now you're in a position where you're actually making legal money and the money's good and you're getting club walkthroughs and so forth. But I heard in the process that he would like not show up to club walkthroughs, that he was getting high a lot.
And what I tell you, you have to protect your brand and you have to protect your image. Your brand is the bag and your image is who you is as a person, your character. You have to protect that. You have to protect your image, bro.
Spending just ridiculous amounts of money on clothes and jewelry. And ultimately, like, you're not going to be able to compete with your drug dealer father. He's selling an illegal substance and he doesn't pay taxes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you could potentially get bigger, but it's not going to be in your 20s. You know, maybe in your 40s or 50s if you accumulate enough wealth. But like, Do you feel that way? Do you feel like Little Meech was trying to be a big Meech?
He 25. That just says it all right there. He 25 with nobody really guiding him. So hopefully his father is guiding him now in the right direction since he got out. He can teach him some things to go in the right direction. We just hope they both stay going in the right direction because this is crazy. $10,000 Chrome Heart jeans? Nah. Addicted to pills? Nah.
Well, I mean, even if he was, you take Lil Meech out the picture, you know, like if you fuck with Meech, if you really fucked with him, you're supposed to look out for him. You know what I'm saying? Like if 50 was in position to look out for Meech, because Meech gave him a hit show. 50 got a hit show out of it too, and Big Meech had to give him that. And then you have to look at when did 50 know if he was telling. I don't know if he was telling or not, but when did 50 find out that he was telling? Now, I'd been saw the guy on the internet who was saying that, you know, that Meech had got him 3-4 years ago. So 50, you knew this 3 or 4 years ago and you never said nothing, but as soon as you saying with Rick Ross, there's a problem. So when I look at it, it's like you trying to control this dude. You know, you trying to have this dude up under your thumb. And I don't think that's cool because if you my partner, like I got partners right now that work with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? And we talk on the phone because, man, go get your money. Don't get into my beef or what I got going on. Go do your own thing. And I felt that 50 should have blessed him and say, you know what? If you can get some money with dude, go get your money with dude, and let us keep getting our money over here. Right. So to cut that off, you know, I thought it was selfish and immature.
Well, I think from 50's point of view, because I mean, me and 50 run into each other. We've had conversations, but Tony Ayo I know well. He's a regular on my show, and I think from 50's point of view is that look, Big Meech could have came out the broke ex-drug dealer, like millions of people come out, right?
Right.
Instead, yes, he got the rights from Big Meech, but you know how it goes. People buy rights all the time, end up sitting on them and doing nothing. The fact that he actually turned it into a hit TV show and turned it into a brand that all these people are familiar with that weren't familiar with, like the criminal enterprise, he's really like set up his son to be in a great position. And honestly, not too many people could have pulled that off. So it's like you created this whole enterprise around what 50 did, and then you turn around, you're taking videos with my enemy. I could see how, especially someone like 50, that would rub him the wrong way.
I mean, yeah, it could, but then you know, you got to look at it from both point of views, you know, because I got out broke. I got out of prison with nothing. I know what it's like to get out and you scuffling and every dime that you can rake and scrape, you're trying to get. So for him to go and get some money, 50 wasn't looking out for him. I ain't gonna sit around and wait on no motherfucker. You know, I mean, I done had him, you know, come at me, but I ain't no lap puppy. You know, I ain't sitting in your lap.
And that's what a lot of people do. Nowadays, you got a lot of these yes men around, you know? So they following the people with the bag, trying to get the bag from them, doing what they say do to get the bag, or you know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna be my own boss. So it's like, I don't know if Big Meech don't know how to adapt to the game yet, because he's fresh out, you know, but once he adapt, I think he gonna figure a way out to make his own bag. He gonna figure a way out to make his own bag. It's just, I don't think that 50 intentions was to do him like that, but when he seen him take a picture with his enemy, you know, all gloves is off after that. Everything went left. We all know how 50 is. We know how 50 is. The pettiest of the pettiest.
You know, you don't treat me like no bitch. You know, like that's the way you treat. You know, you don't treat no player like that. And you know, Meech felt like he could go wherever he wanted to go.
But yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. If y'all want to go watch that whole interview, go over there to DJ Vlad TV. Y'all like this video, let's get this video to at least like 500 likes. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Was 50 wrong for, you know what I'm saying, not throwing Meech a bag? Was he wrong for kicking Lil Meech off the show? I ain't gonna say kick him off the show, but ending the show. Talk about what next season. So I don't know. I don't know. It just show you how the game is. It just show you. And like I said, 50 is the pettiest of the pettiest. So we know how he bumming. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We the People TV. Gone.